さて、あとは包んで焼くだけ。どう？簡単でしょ？
っていうかいいの？こんな適当で。それに包むのが難しいんじゃ。
平気平気。欲張って具をいっぱい詰めようとするから失敗するんだって。具なんてティースプーン1杯分入ってりゃいいのよ。あとは指にお水つけてちゃっちゃと閉じるだけ。いいからとりあえずやってみ。そうそう、そんな感じ。表になる側をパタパタと畳んでいけばちゃんと形になるでしょ。
あ、本当だ。意外となんとかなる
でしょ。じゃあその調子で4人前で40個パッパと作っちゃおうか。
ふむふむ、これちょっと楽しいかも。サチの気持ち少しわかるわ。
おっと、長男のお帰りだわ。
長男？
Well, at least Yuji's finally back in the picture.
お帰り、ユージ。遅かったじゃん。どこで何してたの？
I told you the reception on the TV in the lobby was getting bad, didn't I? Sachi and I were trying to fix the antenna.
へえ、そんで治ったの？
Yeah, although we ended up having to replace the antenna. Look, forget me. What are you two doing in here?
見りゃわかるでしょ。晩ご飯の用意よ。
I'm asking why you're doing that in my room.
いいじゃん別に。あんたの分も作ってあげてるし。
I don't remember asking for any.
でも、あれば食べるでしょ。
Well, can't let food go to waste.
素直じゃないな。食べたら食べたで美味しいって言うくせに、そういうのをツンデレって言うんだよ。ね、みちる？
そっか。ちょっとユージ。
What?
別にあんたのために作ってるんじゃないんだからね。自分の分を作るついでよ。ついで勘違いしないでよね。
あんたってさ、時々自分がツンデレだってこと忘れるよね。
そんなことないわよ。
Well, fine. Try not to make too much of a mess in here, okay?
どこ行くの？
Just going to buy some oolong tea.
ああ、そろそろなくなる頃だと思ったから買っておいたよ。冷蔵庫に入ってる。
I see. Appreciate it.
ねえ、アマね。あんたってさ、そういうとこちゃんと年上の女なのよね。感心するわ。
I sense that jealousy right there.
何よ急に改まって。
ちょっとユージ。
What now?
ちょっとあんた、当たり前みたいな顔してウーロン茶ゴブゴブ飲んでんじゃないわよ。分かってんの？アマネがいるおかげであんたはそうやって普通に生活できてんのよ。それを忘れんじゃないわよ。
Easy life my ass. Like she still irritates the shit out of Yuuji. Or me. Or us. Everyone. Literally everyone in the world. Yeah, I guess. Can't forget that the front lines are only possible through the support of the supply units and paymasters.
またあんたはそうやってわけのわからないこと言って。本当にわかってんの？
Well, to be honest, I have no idea why you've gotten so angry all of a sudden. Sorry.
私に謝ってどうすんのよ。アマネに感謝をしなさい。アマネに。
I don't really get it, but Amane, thank you very much for everything you do, I guess.
どういたしまして？
なんであんたまで語尾が疑問形なのよ。
だって別にお礼を言われるようなことした覚えないしねえ。
It might not seem like much to you, Amane, but to certain people who feel self-conscious about never doing anything for anyone else, I expect buying some tea looks like a truly heroic act of charity.
なんだよもう。
What do you want from me?
アマネに感謝しなさいよもう。そんで餃子作った私にも感謝しなさいよもう。
Oh, is that all? Of course, I'm grateful to you both. I appreciate it, Michiru.
なんか納得いかないけど。まあいいわ。今日のところはこれぐらいで勘弁してあげるわよ。
No idea what we did wrong, but whatever. Soon after, the wafting scent of frying whatever the fuck that is, lured Machina to my room. Sachi, concerned to find Michiru's room empty, also stopped by before long. At that point, we adopted a resolution to invite Sakaki as well, initiate an extraordinary increase in dumpling production, and engage in a gyoza pig-out party. The Mihama female gyoza corps was then established under the command of So Amane. I'm glad I say anime this time. XO Komine Sachi. To pursue these objectives, all members hurriedly scrapped together ingredients from their fridges. Our goal was set at 120, Jesus Christ, dude! The results of this emergency production varied widely in quality. There were a number of respectable dumplings filled with relatively appropriate things, like bean jam or cheese, but also some truly bizarre results such as fish stick gyoza and wiener gyoza. Soon, dozens of dumplings were arrayed in front of the hot plate. Much like the weapons brought to battle by an army on the verge of defeat, the variation was rich, if not the quality. We began testing a wide range of dipping sauces as well, leading to even stranger combinations of tastes. Fortunately, Machina quickly complained that eating them plain tastes better. The group's experimental spirit restrained at last. The Gyoza pig-out party drew to a close without any major casualties. What a weird one. There's an old proverb. Once 3 women gather, things get noisy. It happens to be a lie. Truth of the matter is, 1 woman is enough for things to get noisy. Females are capable of holding a lengthy conversation with a wall. Get 3 such creatures together, and you're solidly beyond noisy and into migraine-inducing territory. A conversation between men is a very efficient thing. Step 1, both sides communicate their business. There is no step 2. With women, it's a different story. Before they get to the point, the conversation will be diverted onto the subject of dieting, which then develops into a chat about cosmetics. From there, the topic will shift to TV programs, then celebrities, perhaps followed by an exchange of opinions on popular sweets. After a stopover at the old standby, love gossip, things will come full circle to more dieting talk. Whatever the original point of the conversation may have been, it's buried under the bewildering blizzard of topics, never to be seen again. Then again, maybe I'm just looking at this the wrong way. It seems entirely plausible that female conversation is pointless by design. Of course, I'm something of a I don't know what that is, spirit, so I do my best to endure these unproductive chats when necessary. But there comes an end to every limit. Once my tolerance is exceeded, my usual coping method is to shut down my brain. Then I repeat, I see, amazing, and not your fault. Every time I sense a pause in the verbal outslot, in many cases this proves sufficient. On one memorable occasion, I weathered a conversation with a woman for a good 4 hours using nothing but these 3 phrases. Voice? That's Sachi. I see. Oh shit, dude. Amazing. Not your fault. What the fuck, dude? Unfortunately, there are also times when my strategy doesn't work out so well.
ねえ、いいの？あんなこと OK しちゃって。まさか適当に答えてたわけじゃないでしょうね。
Nah, dude, shut down my brain. What a ridiculous accusation. I was listening to every word.
じゃあ何を話してたか説明してみなさいよ。
Let's see. Something about how Sachi hates pickles? Or was it parsley?
全然違う。ほらね、聞いてないじゃない。
Okay, look, I'll be honest. Like, there are times where I just do not pay attention to what someone is saying. Not going to, you know, be I don't insulting, I guess, towards females. Like, it's really with anyone. I will not pay attention, but at least I know, like, vaguely what they were talking about. Seems my concentration may have slipped ever so slightly, probably because I got so caught up reading that new novel last night. I hadn't noticed during my morning training routine, but apparently I didn't get enough sleep. Must have flipped the mental kill switch without even realizing it. I forced my brain out of hibernation mode and stared Michiru in the eyes. Alright, honestly, I wasn't paying attention in the slightest. Therefore, I have no idea whatsoever as to what the conversation was about. Not even a shred of clue. You got a problem with that?
ちょっと、なん らそうなのよ。
All I remember of that discussion was some pointless small talk at the beginning. Hardly a big deal if I did space out.
あ、そう。別にあんたがそれでいいなら構わないけど、後悔しても知らないからね。
Crying?
恥ずかしいよ、恥ずかしいよって言って泣きついても、私は慰めてあげないんだからね。
It's embarrassing? What? Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
ちゃんと聞いてないからでしょ。
This might be trouble.
風見さん、先ほどの件なのですが、
Jesus Christ, she's back. Yeah, about that.
サイズの方を測らせていただいてもよろしいですか？万が一長さが足りないということになると大変ですから。
Yeah, very true. Got to have sufficient length.
はい、もしそうなったら使えなくなってしまいます。
Right, wouldn't be usable.
それでは失礼させていただきます。
Jesus Christ, dude. With her customary finesse, Sachi takes my measurements. The skillful, efficient movements of her hands remind me of a maid gracefully pouring tea. Her refined motions possess something of the special charm unique to the work of true artisans. Truly impressive. Can I ask you one question?
はい、何でしょうか？
You're measuring for the length of what exactly?
紐です。
The strap.
それでは作業に取り掛かりますので失礼いたします。
Alright, show me what you can do. I expect precision to the millimeter.
はい、ありがとうございます。風見さんに似合うようにサメさんポーチを一生懸命作らせていただきます。
A shark pouch? Sachi, on. Wait, Sachi! Sachi trots off, oblivious. My voice doesn't even seem to register. As I find myself alone, the gravity of the situation at last begins to sink in. Alright, I'm actually starting to remember this from the anime. This was a section from the anime. I was thinking that she was... When I heard strap, there was only one other word that came to mind after strap. That word is... on. Yeah. A shark pouch. That will look perfect on me? By shark pouch, she's presumably referring to something like that vaguely fish-shaped fanny pack Michiru's always wearing. Okay, that much I understand, but one that will look perfect on me. What exactly is that supposed to mean? I slowly, carefully draw out my vague memories of the conversation I sleepwalked through earlier. A cool draft of air was flowing into the hallway through an open window, refreshing a mountain breeze after a long hike. As I walked down the corridor, lost in my thoughts, I was surprised by an agitated yelp. It was reminiscent of the high-pitched shrieks emitted by cartoon animals back in the earliest days of sound films. I moved to confirm the situation, prepared for the remote possibility of an emergency. Instead, I found Michiru sprawled out on all fours, her face planted on the ground. Apparently, she was cleaning the floor with her tongue. How admirable. A face mop, huh? That brings back memories. I had to clean a few hallways this way myself, back in my old school.
そんな特殊な方法で掃除するわけないでしょ。転んだのよ。いったったった。
When I looked down, a number of canisters were strewn, whatever that is, all over the floor. They resembled Michiru's containers of Ramoon candy. Apparently, this wasn't an attempt at cleaning after all. They must have fallen out of her shark pouch when she fell. In an attempt to be polite, I bent over to help her pick them up, but Michiru hurriedly snatched the nearest canister away from my hand.
私が自分で拾うからいいの。触らないでよね。
If you say so.
これジッパーのとこが少しバカになってるのよね。サチに直してもらおうかしら。
お呼びですね、ミチル様。
Damn, dude.
どっから出てきたの？
偶然近くを通りかかったものですから。
Simply happened, huh? To be passing by, huh?
そうなの？でもちょうどいいわ。これのジッパーの部分直しておいてくれない？
はい、喜んで。それにしてもこのサメさん、可愛いですよね。
まあね、そうよね。
このようなアイテムは人を選ぶと思うのですが、
その点みちる様はとてもよくお似合いです。風見さんはどう思われますか？
Yeah, it's cute. Michiru has reached the pinnacle of shark chick.
サメニス
Does Sachi have like a thing for sharks? Like, does that turn her on, dude? Like, what the fuck? Now that I think about it, by this point, I was already mostly tuned out of the conversation. Once a female speaks the word cute, in most cases, the discussion is going to get painfully lengthy and repetitive. Combined with my drowsiness from insufficient sleep, this instinctive judgment quickly sent my mind into hibernation mode.
へえ、あんたもこういうの好きなの？
Yeah.
それは見かけによらずです。
Really?
もしかしてあんたもこれ実は欲しいなーって思ってるんじゃないでしょうね。
God damn it, dude. Already in it, dude. Like, I wish I had something like that, dude. Like, I remember I was watching the Cleveland show. It was one of those, like, I know the Cleveland show's not really on, so they're all reruns. But it was the one where, like, he lost his hearing and he had to hide it from his wife. So he basically just went with, like, 3 different answers. And one of them was, I think you've lost weight. And apparently that answer would always work. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, that was funny. It kind of reminds me of that.
本当にサメさんをお望みであれば私が作らせていただきますが。
Amazing.
ちょっと私が冗談で言ったのが悪かったわよ。
Not your fault.
みちる様、風見さんは本当にサメさんポーチを望んでおられるようです。そうなの？目が若干うつろだけど本当にそうなの？適当に返事してるだけじゃないの？
Man, Michiru was like right on the dot.
みちる様、それは間違っています。風見さんは返事を適当にする人ではありません。風見さん、私にサメさん作らせてください。
I see.
しかも風見さん用にラインストーンをつけてさらに可愛くキラキラにさせていただきます。だから毎日しっかり着用してくださいませんか？
Amazing.
ちょっとユージ、私が悪かったってば。この子本当に作っちゃうわよ。そしたら毎日キラキラをぶら下げて生活することになるのよ。キラブラ生活なのよ。それでもいいの？
Not your fault.
みちる様、きっと風見さんはこう見えて大のファンシー好きでありキラキラ好きなんです。このサメさんにはラインストーンが似合う。風見さんもそう思っていただけたんですね。
I see.
それでは決定事項とさせていただきます。
Amazing.
クオリティが低くならないように努力します。
Not your fault. God damn it. Somehow it seems the conversation concluded with me sentenced to wear a sparkly shark fanny pack at all times. I gently closed my eyes and imagined the result. A sparkly lifestyle, as they say in Hollywood, a life of glitter. Although I can picture the scene without difficulty, accepting it proves beyond my capabilities. Sachi! Sachi!
はい、いかがなさいましたか？
Emergency situation. Sorry for the sudden notice, but I need to withdraw the previous request. Discontinue the production process.
と申しますと？
I'm talking about the pouch, you remember, right?
はい、すでに半分ほど完成しているサメさんポーチの件ですか？
Dude, halfway? What the fuck? We only spent like 2 minutes, like, recollecting thoughts. You were fast.
はい、それはもうマッハで取り掛かっておりましたもので。
Well, I'll keep that in mind for later. Every time the word shark pouch leaves Sachi's mouth, her expression becomes dazed and dreamy. The girl's gotten herself all fired up for some reason. I've got to do something, and quick.
だって風見さんがサメさんポーチだなんて可愛いじゃないですか。ですからこの小峰幸、それはもうミリミリで作業に取り掛からせていただきました。
Right. If the thing's already half finished, I can hardly admit that I simply wasn't paying attention to the conversation. In the field, every or even a momentary lapse of judgment can be enough to trap you in a hopeless situation. I've seen people die for their carelessness before my eyes. A few thoughtless steps, a small sound drowned out by the buzzing of insects, a single stray bullet, such things can sometimes change the fate of the world. I should know this all too well, and yet look at me now. Cold sweat trickles down my armpits as I speak. A shark, A shark, is it?
はい、サメさんです。
Could you make it a crocodile instead?
できます。すぐに取り掛からせていただきます。
Figures. I was hoping to buy some time with an unreasonable demand, but we're dealing with Sachi here. A design change like that doesn't even faze her. Sorry, Sachi, forget about the crocodile as well.
はい。ではこのトレーシングペーパーはひとまず剥がしておきます。